D minus.
Star money draped in gold, they sipping on success. Diamonds make moves, icy wrists stay fresh. Dating lights flicker, shadows of the best. Click rolling deep, never failing, no test. I'm the man, star money's glow. Diamonds dance, watch them show. Click together, never solo. Ohio's finest, let 'em know. OVO nights, heavy on the vibe. Strutting through the city, unstoppable tribe. Cash in the pocket, dreams in our eyes. Popping bottles, no disguise. I'm the man, star money's glow. Diamonds dance, watch them show. Click together.
What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up? We are back like we never left before. This is the On God podcast. Everything I do it on God. Everything we do it on God. Every time I do this with these two crazy motherfuckers, we do it on God. I am Young Money Bad News, the CEO of the Star Money Click, no more rap in the world, and I am BMC for life. That is 1-5, the other CEO of the Star Money Click, the number one producer in the world. And that is Jimmy 2 times, the fan for life for 4 or 5 different teams, if you don't know his teams. And he's my brother from another mother. And he is also with me for the long haul. And we are the On God podcast. Welcome to another Sunday. It is SummerSlam Sunday. It was SummerSlam Saturday, so I'm watching SummerSlam right now. Shout out to all my wrestling fans that fuck with it. I've been doing this shit since I was 12 years old. Shout out to my grandma. Rest in peace. All right, so the first thing I'm going to step into is we're going to step into the Thursday night game. Preseason came back. Chargers blast the Lions 34-7. Trey Lance had a good showing, 13-20, 120, 2 touchdowns, no picks. Kyle Allen looks like a pamper, as usual, 9 for 14, 91 yards, 2 interceptions. So the talk of the town is Trey Lance, which is funny to me because it's like Trey Lance has looked good in the preseason game before. So while people thought that this was something new, I remember when he played for the Niners, he had one of them preseason games where he looked all right. He looked pretty decent. So y'all pump y'all brakes on Trey Lance. Let him, if he's going to be good, then he's going to be good. But don't do it off a preseason game. I mean, he's playing people trying to make the team. So he's playing young guys that's going to put in that effort, but he's not playing any seasoned guys. But I'm not going to take nothing from him. He looked good. He really did. The receiver for them, though, Smith, he looks really good from Auburn. He looked really good. He's the 20th pick in the draft this past year. But he looked really good. He had 2 catches for 43 yards and a touchdown. Actually, he had 2 touchdowns. I'm sorry. So my question to the pod is, do we take Trey Lance's performance serious, or do we say exactly what I just said and go with it's preseason?
Well, here's how I take it. I take it as Trey Lance is a guy that's been down on his luck in the NFL a little bit. I think it's a confidence builder for him for sure, whether it be against shitty competition or whatever it may be at this juncture. I think it's a positive step forward for the guy, and I think he did enough for himself to where if he continues this through the preseason, that there'll be teams interested in trading for him that need a quarterback.
I feel that. What you think? 2 times?
Okay, first of all, I'm just going to say this. You're right. He only looked good in the preseason, but I will say this. He needs Jim Harbaugh because Jim Harbaugh is a quarterback builder. That doesn't mean he's going to be great. He has all the physical attributes to be a great quarterback, but it hasn't shown. He's had 4 years. Now, to be fair, we did draft him and kind of screw him up because we had a Super Bowl window open and he needed time to mature, and he didn't get that. And Kyle Shanahan is not going to build a quarterback. It doesn't even look like they interact with each other, to be honest with you. Every quarterback he's ever had, he doesn't have the greatest of relationship. You can tell on the field, like, yeah, we're good, but we're just not like when the game's over, I ain't talking to you unless I got to talk to you. And that's kind of weird for head coaches to be like that with their quarterback, but that's just how he is. But Kyle Shanahan was a wide receiver in Texas, so he's a wide receiver by nature. So he tends to tread more with hang out with wide receivers like Debo and Ayuk at one time before they kind of fell out or whatever the hell that was last offseason. But Trey Lance, man, I would like to see him develop. I think he can win the backup job there in Los Angeles because well, who the hell's backing up Herbert anyway? But um, you can't really take that shit serious, man. Like I said, he he's building on something. Let's hope he does. That's it.
Right. So I'm not gonna switch subjects, but I'm gonna switch teams, and I'm gonna go to the talk of the week, which I really don't put any stock into it, but we'll talk about it anyway. How do we feel about Micah Parsons requesting a trade out of Dallas, which to me is another play? It's the same play that CeeDee Lamb did. I mean, it's a Dallas thing now. This is what Dallas does every summer. They want to make headlines. It's all about Jerry making money in headlines. So, how much stock do y'all put in Micah Parsons demanding a trade? And do y'all feel like the tactics with the Cowboys of taking so long to sign their stars? Me personally, I believe one of these days it's gonna backfire on them.
Mm-hmm.
I just think it ain't backfired yet because I think it's all a play. It's for attention. It's media. You know what I mean? What do y'all think about Michael Parsons asking for a trade?
I mean, they're not going to trade him. See, it's too late. It's too late in the summer. Like, had he asked for this shit in like March, he had a better chance. Even though I don't think it's a great chance one way or the other, no matter what part of the calendar he asked for it. But you trade him now, you pretty much killed your season because he is their best defensive player. He might actually be their best player overall, other than CeeDee Lamb. But I just, me personally, man, you can't really take any stock to Jerry Jones, man, because he even took a shot at Jay-Z back when they was trying to negotiate a contract for what's my man? He used to play wide receiver there, 88, Dez Bryant.
Dez Bryant.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they took a shot at him about some shit that happened 10 years ago, and Jay-Z said that shit didn't happen. Jerry Jones just needs to be loved, man. Somebody get that motherfucker a hug because he ain't getting no rings. Like, he's leaving Earth without rings. Whatever he got back in the 90s, that's what's going to be in his coffin. He's not getting shit else. So he can either pay Parsons or not pay Parsons. It doesn't matter. Dallas ain't about to do a damn thing.
Well,
1-5. What you think? I mean, 1-5. Yeah, 1-5. What you think?
well, I think Parsons may be serious. I think he may want out. And I think he's probably going to hold their feet to the fire, man. I think he's going to be the one that backfires. But, I mean, like you said, man, we've seen this before, and Jerry backs up the Brinks truck last second, kind of make the deal go down so that they're talk of the town. Jerry is what Jerry is. He just loves attention. He loves being the center of attention in the media. He loves his team being talked about. He loves putting asses in the seat, but what he doesn't love is putting together a championship team. He hasn't done that since the early '90s when Jimmy was there, and then when Jimmy left, the wheels fell off and they never got put back on. He does just enough, like my owner, Mike Brown, to put asses to seats so that they can get some money, and that's all it is. It's just a money play for him.
He better than your owner because at least he didn't won. And he's contributed to the game because without him, the NFL would still be on that stupid ass shit with their licensing and how they do stuff. They'd all be under one logo and shit. So I'll give you that. But other than that, yeah, what have you done for me lately?
I mean, my team's been to a Super Bowl more recent than their team. I mean, hell, their team has
nothing in your trophy room, no, bro. I'm not shitting on them. I'm saying
VHS tapes were popular.
It's attention seeking from Dallas.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
Dallas has to stay in the news. That's what they do. They can be sorry as fuck, but we got to hear about them every fucking Monday morning from Mike Greenberg and them cornballs talking about these cornball ass Cowboys. We know you sorry. I mean, we know it. I mean, it's like I'm gonna be
So
honest, man. I'm a Laker for life. It's the same thing to do with my Lakers, man, during NBA season. Man, I got to hear about the same shit all week long. What is LeBron doing? Nobody gives a fuck because we not in the LeBron era. That's just over. Let's let it go. Like Luca just signed his extension. Shout out to Luca. Thank you, Luca, for
yeah,
staying. I knew he was gonna stay anyway. Uh, how do we feel about? We're gonna switch to the NBA. How do we feel about Chris Paul going back to the Clippers?
I figured that was gonna happen. That's what they said.
Yeah,
Finished
I
out
mean,
his career where it took off, kind of. I mean, it took off in New Orleans, but I mean, he really didn't get started until he got the Clippers. Really,
yeah, I kind of seen it as that was about the only place for Chris Paul. You know what I mean?
Well, I don't think it was the only place. I just feel like when you know you're on, you know you about to leave, you're gonna go where you was most successful. You know, he had a run in New Orleans where he had a run, but his run at the Clippers was a little bigger because he had made the playoffs more years. But he made the playoffs at New Orleans for sure.
yeah.
Um, and he was the main character. Like he was the one at New Orleans.
Well, that's the reason why I said the Clippers because he was really playing for the league. Remember, they didn't even have a damn owner,
Nah.
and he should have got traded to y'all in the first place.
Yeah, they fucked us over.
Yeah, my guy Sean Kane said CP3 is washed for real.
Oh yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say wash. He's just old. I
Yeah,
mean,
Yeah,
there's
I
none
think
that. I mean, you can't say a guy is washed when he can still score 10 points a game in this league. This league is soft. So if I can still score 10, you can't call me washed. Nobody's washed in this league. Nobody. I don't give a fuck who it is. Think about this. PJ Tucker done played on like 10 teams in the last 3 years. If PJ Tucker gets in the game in the playoffs, he's going to stand in the corner and he's going to hit a three. That's
that's
just
all
what
he has to
this.
do.
That's what this NBA is. So you can't really say somebody's washed because if you're washed, that means you're still a superstar. Chris Paul ain't no superstar no more. We know he ain't no superstar. He's been past his prime. Um, I'm gonna switch to the majors. I want to give my condolences to one of the greatest Chicago Cubs of all time, Hall of Famer. I used to watch him on WGN every day because WGN was always on, so I would watch
Man,
the Cubs. I would watch the Cubs play every day. I want to give a shout out to my condolences to Ryan Sandberg, probably the best Cub player of all time. 16 seasons with the Cubs, Hall of Famer with the Cubs, 65 years old. Um, I mean, cancer is a bad boy, man. That
you sure is.
motherfucker's
I didn't even
undefeated.
know he was sick.
Yeah, hey, you got that Reds hat, but you ain't got this Reds hat though. you ain't got this one though, cuz
I'm
you
sorry.
you you ain't shitting on the
Hey,
city
don't make me
Reds.
run upstairs to get my red hat.
When's
Y'all
the
ain't shitting on
time?
this one. With the C on the back though. You ain't fucking with this one. Ain't nobody fucking with this one. You can't even find this one. You see, you had to put that on there. I ain't gotta do all
But
that.
you get yours at the game, or you get it before the game.
Who?
You.
Nah, man. Nah,
Uh,
nah. We don't do that.
When's the
Ain't no
last
we. I
time?
don't. Ain't nobody got my hat. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I ain't buying no game. I
Well,
bought
that's
it
what
because
I'm
I
saying.
buy it. Yeah, I'm
This first time
Lolo.
I ever seen you with that hat.
I know because I wore it at the game. Shout
Okay.
out to the Reds for beating the Dodgers the day I went to the game. Hell of a game. I got to see Otani pitch. Um, it was really amazing. But they was busting his ass in the first inning, and he left the game with cramps. And the next inning, he was literally in the batter's box, like literally warming up. And I'm like, bro, you wasn't hurt, bro. You was getting your ass rocked. They was about to start whooping your ass. You
Yeah.
feel me?
What about that game they had at the racetrack that like Reds and Braves?
I'm getting there. Let me get there.
Okay, my
It
bad. I didn't
wasn't
mean to
other,
step on your toes.
it wasn't the other night. It was today.
I'm
So the
happy.
Speedway game, the Speedway
Tiger.
Classic, the Speedway Classic was today in
Yeah.
Bristol. The Braves won 4-2, and it was sweet. That shit was dope. When dude hit a home run,
Well, they
they took the
delayed it.
car. I know because it was the same game, but I'm saying they didn't play
Yeah.
it, so they played it today. So he did every time he hit a home run, the motherfucker went around in the car on the. I mean that shit was hard. I was like, oh, that shit raw. So the Braves won, but the Reds. I'm gonna be honest. Otani's big as shit in person. TV don't do him no justice. He's really 6'4". Dela Cruz is really 6'5". Freddie Freeman is cold. I mean, he is dope. Like, to go from the Braves, win the World Series, go to the Dodgers, win the World Series, and you still play at a high level. He hit a homer. So I mean, he hit a homer. I've seen it in real time. So, but if you've never been to a Reds game now, not Riverfront Reds, not young, go to the Reds now and go see somebody that they play that's really good, and you will have a ball. I had a fucking ball. I ain't gonna hold you. Great seats. I only paid $200 for my seats basically, and I was sitting like literally like right there. The AL East right now, the records in the baseball world is really funny because Toronto is 65-48. They are one game behind Detroit, who is 65-47 in the AL Central. But my Boston Red Sox have climbed to the number 2 spot in the East now because they are rolling right now. We are 62-51. Houston is 62-50 because we just beat them in the series. The Phillies are 62-48. The Mets are 63-49. Milwaukee is rolling. They're 67-44. They actually have the best record in baseball. So shit changes like this.
Yep.
The Cubs are 65-46. The Dodgers are 65-47. The Padres are 61-50. But what people don't know about the Reds is, and I want to put this out there, the Reds have not been swept all year. Mm-hmm. So if they lose 2 games, you're not beating them in the 3rd game. If you win the last 2 games, you're not going to win one. They're going to win one of the games. They're the only team in baseball that has not been swept the whole year, which is really an accomplishment because they're in the wild card race, so they're trying to get there. It would be nice to see them there. I'm really trying to figure out because there's this talk of they was talking about Big Ten football the other day, and I just want to throw this in the air. I want to see what you guys think. They're so high on Penn State right now, right? And if you're going off the defense, I understand because our coordinator was one of the best in the country. But just like when he came to us, it's a learning curve underneath him. You don't become the best defense in the country in the first year. He's never done it. It's not going to happen. And we have more talent than Penn State. And we had more talent than Penn State when we first got him. So for them to pick them to win the Big Ten, to me, is hilarious based off of Drew Aller is a fucking pamper. I'm just confused on what the analysts in the college football world, the landscape of college football, what are they seeing that us 3 guys on this panel don't see? Because you can't tell me, oh, he's so tall. I don't want to. That don't mean shit.
Effect, man. I mean, I don't see it in Justin Herbert. I don't see it in Drew Aller, man.
I don't either.
Yeah. It's weird when tall quarterbacks can't. It's bad when tall quarterbacks can't see the field and they're inaccurate. It's crazy. But you know what I think it's about this Penn State shit. The only thing I can see is, and it's weird because when they talk about the SEC, it's only Alabama, Georgia. They'll talk about them all day long. When y'all actually win, yeah, they'll talk about y'all, give excuses as to why y'all win, but then try to find any other team in the Big Ten that's oust y'all. They'll be like, yeah, look for Maryland to take the Big Ten. I'll be like, Maryland. Anybody that can come up with us.
But the reason why they're fucking it up is because they're basing it on who's winning the Big Ten. See, the fact that we have not won the Big Ten in years, they keep basing it on that instead of going, but yeah, they ain't won the Big Ten. But who just won a national championship? Who's playing?
Don't matter anymore.
Who's playing for it every year out of our conference? Like, we're there every year. So it's like, with me, it's like, if SMU, let's do this. Penn State played SMU in the first round, right?
Mm-hmm.
Am I right?
Yeah.
Did y'all watch the game?
It was terrible.
Yeah.
If SMU quarterback don't give them the ball the first 2 possessions of the game, SMU blows Penn State out.
Mm-hmm.
Blows them out because SMU was going straight down the field on Penn State like they was nothing, and the quarterback was Drew Aller, and Penn State couldn't score a fucking touchdown on SMU at the beginning of the game. I mean, it's just like I don't know. I'm confused. Like I don't know what they're seeing.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I think y'all set the precedent because I'm gonna be honest with you. If Oklahoma could lose the SEC, lose to Texas, but win the national championship, I don't give a damn.
I mean, you shouldn't care because that's what you play for.
Well,
You don't play.
the
You don't
average
play
weird
for the
fan does.
conference title. I don't give a fuck about the conference title.
Look at the Michigan fans. Well, Ohio State, we don't even count their national championship. This is what somebody said to me. A Michigan fan actually said, "Well, I don't count their. They didn't even beat us." I was like, if I don't have to beat you to win a national championship, that's like in the NFL. If I don't beat the Rams, if I get swept by the Rams to win the Super Bowl, you think I give a shit?
So
That doesn't make any sense.
what should we do with their national championship the year that they cheated?
That they cheated. Like, what do we like? So what do we say about that? So
we doing like Debo. We doing like Debo. What championship?
Here's the thing with Michigan fans. We whooped Michigan's ass for like 20 some years. 20 some years. They didn't win. You know what I mean? If they did win, it was like a one-off. They needed something to talk shit about. They beat us 3 years in a row, and they talked some shit. Okay, well, you cheated the first year.
You had to cheat to catch up. You cheated every year. Wasn't no first. That shit happened 3 years in a row. You cheated 3 years in a row. That shit is documented, bro. No. There was no first year. It was every year. They didn't just cheat us. They cheated everybody. But the reason why it matters so much with us,
COVID year,
because we the Buckeyes.
Right.
We bitched out the COVID year because we knew we was gonna beat their ass again.
Right.
It wasn't nothing wrong with them. We just ain't gonna play. We're gonna go to the tape and start cheating. That's what they did. Oh, it's COVID. I'm gonna go cheat now. Sorry ass sacks of shit. Your fan base is shitty too. Y'all should be ashamed of yourself, bro. Real talk. At least have some dignity about yourself, bro. At least be honest. Because I'm be honest. I'm a diehard Buckeye fan. 1-5 is a diehard Buckeye fan. But if we would have cheated to win the title and we got caught, I'm gonna have to go like this. Yeah. Shit, we cheated. We cheated. Fuck it.
I mean, it'd be embarrassing.
Because I come from the world of competition. And that takes the competition out the game when you cheating. It ain't no competition no more. Because you got a leg up on me. On some bullshit, though.
That's the wrong type of edge, though. That's the wrong type of leg up. Because you know what? Here's the thing. We're men. And men, we have a natural competitive edge that we can't control sometimes. Some of us more than others. And for you to go that route, the New England way, that where you're just doing all types of diabolical shit, like that, what does that says about the talent level you have on your team? I don't trust my team's talent level, so I got to find something else to make sure we win. You know what I mean? That's weird shit.
That's weird shit. I can't keep up with the nation, but that's also the NCAA because for some reason they dick ride the up north boys. I don't know why. I don't know why they love them so much. They've done nothing for the NCAA. They've never made the NCAA look better by winning because they don't win a lot. So when they do win, it's like, oh my God, they're here, Big Blue, all this bullshit. But then in the same year, they'd be like, Penn State is playing in Ann Arbor, and Penn State has not won there in this many years. But then everybody on the panel will pick Penn State, and Penn State get their ass blown out. Then they start dick riding up north again. Like, oh, they're really that good, even though Penn State's sorry. Stop.
You know the funny thing is, I'll give you a perfect example. Like my rivalry with Texas. Ever since they joined the Big 8, make us the Big 12, and then we came over here to SEC, we've had their number more times than not. Now, the overall series, I think they got us by a few games. But in the last 30 years since the Big 12 had been in its inception, all the way up until we joined the SEC, we've been kicking their ass. So if they get us a couple years, I don't care. But just like you said, if we get caught cheating to beat them, I'm like, God damn, that ain't no good look. You know what I mean?
No,
because
you like a sucker.
What's the point of me wanting to watch a game if I know my team is cheating? There's no point.
But that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna tell you what they are, bro. Like they like to they're like the fan that's like up north fans are fake humble fans. Like they fake like they humble. Oh, we're so humble. We beat you guys. We don't get excited. We don't talk shit. Like my little brother, he do this shit every year. He try to put this front on like he not pressed. But when they win the game, then he running his mouth. During the year, his mouth is closed. He don't have nothing to say. They win the game, then it's I told you, motherfucker, this, that, and the third. So why you ain't talk that shit before? Because I'm the type of motherfucker, I'm gonna talk that shit all year long. I don't give a fuck who you are. I do that shit all year with the Eagles. When we playing, whoever I'm playing, if I'm playing your team, I'm playing your team. I don't care which team I'm playing. If I gotta see the Niners, I gotta see the Bengals, I gotta see the Cowgirls. I'm talking shit the whole year. All year.
So one of the comments was the whole game is entertainment anyway. Brady cheated. Look at Deflategate. They all cheating in small ways anyway. Now, here's my bigger question. Brady went to Michigan. Has Michigan always been cheating and they just now got caught?
This my
People
girl's favorite emoji. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna do this.
I'm gonna be honest with you. When it comes to professional sports on the male side, how are you talking about the women's side? Cheating has happened at some point with every franchise, but some teams that's probably just a way of life, and we'll probably never really know for sure.
And I ain't trying to hear that old. I ain't trying to hear that old. It's entertainment shit. Cause when my team just won the Super Bowl, we whooped everybody's ass, and we whooped everybody's ass so bad, and did the same play on fourth down every time that you motherfuckers tried to go and vote out my play. So y'all really pussy. I don't care what you talking about. We ain't about no entertainment. We about whooping your ass. And
you know what's so
whoever's speaking, who's speaking? Because I want to know who their team is. Who is their team?
You know what's so funny?
Pat Mahomes is cheating.
Who is their team though? Who is their team?
Pat Mahomes cheating.
I'm just repeating the comments.
That's what I'm saying. What's their team?
My guy Tyler said, "Go Birds."
Yeah, go Birds all day long. Oh, come here with that cornball.
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't even gonna lie to you as a 49ers fan. Like I said, me and you've had that conversation about the tush push. You know, I don't really care about that. Like I said, find a defense to stop it. But I was really disappointed that my owner was arguing with your owner and then even voted against it. And I'm like what are you doing? Like that, just come better, man. We used to be. I'll be honest with you. Back in the Bill Walsh days, this is why you can't clip nobody anymore, because we used to be the kings of that. We used to be taking out knees and then they outlawed it. So it's like at the end of the day, we had something that we was taking advantage of. It helped us win. Y'all found something that helped y'all take advantage of something. You're winning with it.
Yeah,
so find something to stop it.
But it's not illegal.
Well, that's where our situation is. That's our situation go different. But I'm equating it in that way. Like we found a way to take advantage of something. It got taken away. They were trying to take away y'all's, which I really.
And that's that humble up north fan shit. That this is entertainment. No, motherfucker, entertainment is wrestling. Entertainment is wrestling, bro. NFL is not entertainment. NFL is football. They playing football. College football is football. Now, you might not like what the referee called. You might not like that they looked at a replay and they fucked up. But the football game is a lot different. NBA is entertainment. And the reason why NBA is entertainment, because NBA will literally look at the motherfucker play like this, and they'll replay the same play 18 times. And everybody in the goddamn crowd will be like this. You know, good and well, that's what the fuck happened. And the referee be like, that ain't what happened. And they got
players, and they got players under investigation for shaving points and doing all other types of shit too.
Man, currently, football is different, bro. Ain't no entertainment in me hitting you with a helmet and I'm blasting your ass. That ain't entertainment. That's the ass whooping, and you be getting your ass whooped.
You can't choreograph that.
We got more comments for you, news. Eagles are nice for real, so why did they lose so many games to start the season, going 1-4? Start the season.
You talking about this past year?
Yeah.
My starting wide receiver was hurt. What are we talking about? AJ Brown was hurt. Do y'all watch football? or y'all watch ESPN? Because you don't want to do this with me. Not with my team. Do that with your team. Who your team? That's what I want to. Who's your squad? Don't say the Colts. Don't say the motherfucking Chargers. Don't say no cornball shit, because I'm going to destroy you. Don't do that.
NFL is legally categorized as an entertainment business.
Everything is an entertainment business if they make money off it, bruh.
Right.
Come on now. But we talk about what's really real. And you know why? You know why they do this? 2 times. This is what they do. They talk this type of shit. See, people that make comments like this, these are motherfuckers teams that never win. They team sorry to the motherfucker. He be like, yeah, we never win. So I'm going to give your team props, but I'm going to still take shots at the same time. No, don't do that. Meet me on the 50-yard line. Meet me on the 50-yard line. And go check.
But see, that's why I said what I said, though. You can choreograph wrestling. You can't choreograph
football.
Because here's the thing. The NBA, and this is what separates things. The NBA, the NHL, and the NFL, everybody can't be in on the cheating. You know what I mean?
No, it don't work.
Now, now, Major League Baseball, you can actually get 1 or 2 people that can throw some things. Hell, even sometimes in the NBA, you can get 1 or 2 people to throw some stuff off. But it'll be so obvious. It would be so obvious, though. See what I'm saying?
Hard.
Yeah. Now, has there been things in the past? Yes, of course. And I'll be honest with you, the refs in all major sports do questionable shit. But we have no critical evidence to just go out there that everybody's out there hey, the Eagles are winning today. We're just gonna make it look like it's gonna be competitive. No, that's not how it works.
Like
that ain't how it works, man. Because I'll never watch. The minute I found that out, I'd never watch football again.
I mean, calls they be missing when we play.
Sorry ass Bengals. What the fuck you mean? They run plays. It's all choreographed. They literally practice their plays. It's all easily manipulated by the refs and owners.
I mean,
practice their plays are choreographed.
Listen, tell him to log out. Just log out, bro. Just get off the comments, bro.
Hold on,
you need to be drug tested, bro. Stop.
All team sports are that's not choreographed. That's actual practice. You actually have to get reps in so everybody's in on the set right foot.
James, the fact that you're talking right now and entertaining this person, you need to be drug tested too.
Hey, I'm tripping off of that.
Yeah, everybody on here, everybody but me get drug tested. What the fuck are you talking? Why are you responding? Like,
I'm just tripping off that.
Yeah. Like, that was the most blasphemy shit I ever heard in my life. Like, that, they practice, so it's choreography. What? What are you talking about, bro? Like, have you ever played sports, bro? Like, what? Bro, stop, bro. Please.
If you do a job that does everything, that does the same thing every day, I guess that's choreography too.
Hey, shout out for tuning in. I appreciate you. Like, share, and comment if you want. But at the same time, when you say some drug tested shit like that, you might need to log the fuck out, buddy.
Hey man, we appreciate the banter, but that was just wild what you said, my man. Hey, we appreciate you, man. But that's wild.
Be more careful. That shit
That's a good time.
He said, 0-3, we gonna lose 0-3.
On the fact that I had to repeat that shit, and he read it word for word what this goofy motherfucker said is really, really crazy. Like, bro, did you not hear what you just said? Like, bro, stop, bro. Log out, bro. Please, go get you a drink or something, bro. You need a
maybe he already got a drink. He might have a drink already.
He might have too many.
He's had some Punch Me Vodka. Who sponsors our show.
Right. Always.
I needed that laugh.
Also brought to you by my guy, Nice Blunts.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you for that, whoever that was.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that banter.
Yeah, that's the liveliest the chat's been in a while. So
I like that shit,
guys, for being
Thank you.
Giving us.
Thank you. We appreciate y'all.
Yeah.
Different perspective.
But this ain't who you want to go with. Not me, because I'm the Super Bowl champion and I don't fuck around. I could go.
Hey, we didn't win the Super Bowl. You really don't want to do that with me.
All night with this shit, because I know it's bull. The bullshit be like, it just stands out. Like,
My
It's
team
crazy. Like,
Hey, that question wrinkled my whole face up. I was like, what?
man, listen. Man, listen. So my question to the guys is for the season start, I know I asked y'all who y'all did did I ask y'all what y'all Super Bowl picks was?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, you asked us World Series last time.
Okay,
series.
so let me do the Super Bowl picks before we get into the side notes and get up out of here. Who y'all got? Before the season start, before you see anybody, just off of what you know, just off of what you know, what's set up in line. Oh, and shout out to the Bengals for getting a lineman to come to camp. I mean, he really didn't have both your linemen. I mean, Henderson, he really had no choice because he wants
Yeah.
to get out of there and he's playing for a contract. So I get it. I get it.
Yeah.
1-5, who you got for the Super Bowl?
Man, I might have to take. I might have to take the Eagles again. I don't see anybody in the NFL and the NFC messing with them. And then, man, I might have to go KC again, even though I hate that pick. Yeah,
You're bold for that one.
yeah.
You must be bored. You're
Or
bored.
you know what?
You're bored, buddy.
Because I don't like KC. Let's go Baltimore. Baltimore Eagles.
2 times who you got?
I definitely go in Philadelphia. I can't go Kansas City because you know their wide receiver. He's about to get suspended again for that shit. I had forgotten all about it, and I just read the article. I said, damn, they ain't suspended him yet for that. But that damn car shit he did last season. So Kansas City's probably gonna have a little bit of problem there at the wide receiver position unless they bring in some used parts like they did last year and crawl into the Super Bowl to get blasted again by y'all. But Philadelphia, probably either Baltimore or I want to throw a dark horse out there. I'm trying to think of somebody that will probably be a dark horse. Uh, no, I'm just gonna stick with Baltimore. That's the only one. Cause see, Buffalo, that wide receiver core, man, I don't know. And then James Cook, he just sat out practice. He wants to get paid. You know, this is too much. They got too much going on there. So he gets paid, and they figure out their wide receiver position. I can't really trust Buffalo, so we'll go an East Coast Super Bowl, Philadelphia and Baltimore.
What's funny is it's literally the first time in a long time, viewers and listeners, that this is a sweep because I was going Baltimore and Philly from jump. Um, Baltimore has made moves this summer to elevate their defense and elevate their play at the wideout to and they was there. I mean, Buffalo did some shit though. Don't get it twisted.
They did, but it's just
I don't. I mean, when you're dealing with contracts, it's just like over there in Washington. So I'm gonna do this for Washington Commander fans too. Yeah, you got Von Miller. I'm so excited for you. That's nothing. He's an old man. But the Terry McLaurin letting him because he just turned 30, y'all don't want to give him his money. That's not a good move right now. Especially
mm-mm.
when you went and got traded for Debo to solidify that y'all want to be serious as a contender. So if you're going to be serious, you don't want your number one out during preseason or spring training because y'all ain't giving him his money. That shit just don't make no sense to me. So like I said, I got Baltimore and I got Philly. Of course, I got my boys winning it. But yeah, I just wanted to see what y'all was gonna say. All right, let's get into these side notes so we can get the hell out of here, get this money tomorrow. Everybody go get this bag. It is. I did 2 times last week. Yes, 1-5. I'm right. I know I'm right today, and you
All
know
right.
I know I'm right because last week y'all gave me the toss up and I picked Jimmy. Go 1-5.
All right. Well, my side note this week is thank you for everybody for watching the podcast, for
Hell
commenting.
yeah, appreciate you.
Yeah.
Made for a good podcast today. I appreciate all your comments and likes and sorry ass Bengals comments, all that for me. I appreciate you guys. Let's just keep it rolling, man. Like, share, comment, and tell some people, man. Let's keep
Yeah,
momentum going.
keep fucking with us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We ain't going nowhere. We gonna be here for a long time, man. We working hard over here.
Yeah.
I agree with you on that. I agree with you wholeheartedly on your side note.
Definitely.
Two times. Two times. What's your side note today?
Where's my sports birthdays for today? Happy 48th birthday to Tom Brady, 7-time Super Bowl champion and part owner of the Las Vegas Raiders. Happy birthday to you. And here's another
He
one.
just 1-5. He just had to do this, didn't
I
he?
mean, don't give him the man. It's his
I'm
birthday,
just,
man.
I'm just
You know what I'm saying?
fucking with. I'm just fucking with you, man.
But
Shout
you
out to
know
TB12, man.
the next one is kind of weird because when I looked at the age, I said, damn. Todd Gurley turned 31 today. Did you realize he's only 31 and he's been out the league 4 years?
Can
That's
you? You
crazy.
know what? You know what's weird? The fact that we saying he been out the league 4 years and he was 31, and at one point he was one of the best running backs in the league.
But
Yeah.
I got a question for you though. With his resume, is he a fringe Hall of Famer, or just a Hall of Very Good?
How many yards he got?
6,000. But I
I think
think
he's
it's
all very good.
8,000 total combined. But like I said, I say Hall of Very Good. But I wanted to know y'all opinions, especially since I saw that and was intrigued by the fact he was only 31 and out the league at
No,
31.
He's
I
in the same
no.
house as Natron Means.
He can't get it. He can't get it because Fred Taylor ain't there. Fred Taylor already he over 10,000, and they ain't even put Fred in there. So you got me fucked up. Nah, hell no.
Hey, can
Girl,
I do
you got
a
you.
co side note? Can I do a co
I'm,
side note?
I'm listening.
All right. So NFL, we need to do something for the players, NFL. We need to figure out a way to get these guys insurance after they're retired. We got to figure this out. We got guys that are dying or hurting and from playing your game, giving us entertainment. And you got guys like Jim McMahon that won a Super Bowl that may have to have his leg amputated because he has no insurance from playing in the league. We need to figure that out and get it done quick for these guys so that once they're out of the league, they're covered, they're taken care of because they're putting their body on the line to make all you owners millions and millions and billions of dollars. And let's take care of the people that took care of you, man. Let's get that shit done. That's my
Well,
I
that's
co-sign.
agree with
because
that.
you got to understand, and I agree with you. But you know what's wrong with the NFL? They NFLPA ain't like the NBA. See, the NBA take care of their players when they done. All them old motherfuckers got money because the NBA because it's in the bylaws. If they can sign it in and make these NFL players get paid at a certain age after the fact, but they don't give a fuck about them. They use them and abuse them. That's just what that's what they about. Um, my side note, uh, I just want to give a shout out to. I just want to. I really was. I meant to do this at the end of this show, but I did it at the beginning. I want to say I had a great time at the Dodgers and Reds game. One of the best games I've seen in a long time. The Dodgers are really for real. Like I said, if you've never been to a Reds game to see them play a contender, please go. Don't go see them play a bomb. Go see them play a contender because it was deep as fuck. It was hot as shit too, but it was. I had a great time. Otani is the truth. Ellie is real. Freddie Freeman is definitely real. Fraley is a beast. Spencer Steer is a beast. I mean, the Reds are really good. Don't get it twisted. And they fan base, I like the way they fan base really rock with them when it's a real team in town. But I'm be honest to the Cincinnati Reds fans and baseball fans in general. Just because your team playing a bum, go see your team play. Cause y'all got a million motherfucking seats, and them motherfuckers be empty as fuck when you play somebody sorry. Like NFL teams ain't like that. NBA teams ain't like that. When they play somebody sorry, the stadium still be deep because they just want to see their team. So if y'all really real fans, go see your team play, bro. So y'all don't fuck the sport up. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to my lady because we had a ball. I mean, we just had a ball, man. Like real talk. Um,
Good shit.
yeah, we out. Everything I do it on God. Everything we do it on God. I'm about to get into SummerSlam. Like I say every time I say this, I am Young Money Bad News, co-CEO of the Star Money Click, no more rap in the world, BMC for life. That is 1-5, the other co-owner of the Star Money Click. He is also the owner of Punish Me Vodka that sponsors every show we do. He's the number one producer in the world. Jimmy 2 times the fan for life with 100 goddamn teams. My brother from another mother. We was the On God podcast. Like, share, comment. I appreciate everybody. Y'all stay prayed up. Y'all go get that money. We out.
Assalamu alaikum, baby.
Star money draped in gold, we sipping on success. Diamonds make moves, icy wrists stay fresh. Dating lights flicker, shadows of the best. Click rolling deep, never failing, no test. I'm the man, star money's glow.